TF2 has a lot of weapons, a ton in fact. Maybe you've seen this one, or maybe even this one. But perhaps one day, when you're on yet another match of 2 Fort, and you saw this weapon on the kill screen, it probably made you shake your head a bit. I've never seen this weapon before, you might have said. Was it from a crate? Is it exclusive to crafting? What is its origins? These questions will haunt me to my grave. Well, fear not, my friend, for this video is just about that. Today, we're going to be looking at a couple of obscure promotional items made for TF2. We're going to explore the history of these items and how you would have gotten them back in the day. Note that this video won't be covering every single promotional item ever made for TF2, or else this video will be an hour and a half long. I'm just going to be talking about some weapons that I'm personally interested in. I'm also going to be throwing in some tidbits about some weapons that I bet you didn't even know were promotional. Alright, I think that's long enough of an intro. Let's begin. The Pretty Machete is a peculiar weapon. This was released along with several other items to promote the launch of the Sky PC with support of a JRPG game. This weapon, much like the other ones in this video, is just a reskin of the melee weapon. It changes depending on which class you use it on. I think this weapon is especially interesting for the fact that it's applicable to all classes, meaning you can not only backstab people with a goddamn machete, but also use it to cut up your sentry until it gets upgraded. Apparently it was designed this way because it's modeled after a machete that a character uses from the game. I don't really have anything special to say about this weapon other than the fact that it's really stupid. I'd love to use this with Spy. Tidbit number 1. Did you know that the frying pan was a promotional item? It was actually given to players whenever you bought Left 4 Dead 2 on Steam. This of course comes along with Ellis's cap. As far as I know, you could probably still get this weapon by buying the game today, but at this point I feel like everyone bought one from Marketplace.tf already. The C.A.P.E.R is honestly a really cool reskin. It's pretty much just a copy of the default pistol gun, except it shoots lasers, and when you kill someone, it does that one vaporizing effect to them. This weapon would have been retrievable by opening a crate that was released during the Invasion update, although it's pretty rare nowadays, so it looks like the only way to get one of these now is through trading, or taking a chance in buying an Invasion crate with an Invasion key, if you're insane enough. If I can only pick one item in this video to own, it would be this one. I love this reskin. Tidbit number 2. Did you know that the sun on a stick was a promotional item? Yeah, it was released to promote the game Rift. You got these items by pre-purchasing the game. The sharpened volcano fragment was also a part of this. Pretty crazy to think about that since most promotional items are just reskins, but these were genuinely new weapons. Too bad they both suck and they aren't even that special anyway since you can just get them from drops. Poor stick. Lugar morph is a pretty neat reskin. It's modeled after Max's gun. You know, Max. From Sam and Max. You got this by playing the well-known TF2 crossover game Poker Night at the Inventory. Although you also could have gotten a vintage version of this weapon if you bought Sam and Max the Devil's Playhouse before April 26, 2010. While already rare, this weapon is especially hard to get now that Poker Night got removed from Steam on May 23rd of this year. This is also probably like my second favorite reskin. I don't know, look at it. It's like a silenced pistol. I'm gonna use it for my engineer. I'll be freaking James Bond. Tidbit number 3. Remember the Final War? Yeah, that was also promotional. It was released as a little reward for pre-purchasing Total War Shogun 2. It's still a pretty bad weapon though. It can still be easily gotten from weapon drops. At least the name makes sense to me now. The Shank. What a weapon. This is probably one of the more popular reskins I'll be covering today, next to the frying pan of course. The Shank is a melee weapon open to use to any class except Engineer and Spy. Bummer. I guess we can't have everything. It was given to players who pre-purchased Don't Starve back in 2013. It also came with the Wilson Weave cosmetic. It's also pretty easy to get, although if you really want to save those 2 cents, you could try getting lucky and craft it for Blueprint too. I don't know why do you want to do that, but the option is there. Tidbit number 4, and it's a triple whammy. The Bat of Hell was released for the Halloween update in 2012, but has since been opened up for the possibility of getting it from a drop. It also isn't very rare. This weapon isn't really that special when I think about it. It is a skull with trigger bones though. I guess that makes up for it. Another Halloween reskin was the Unarmed Combat, a severed arm of Spy used as a reskin melee for Scout. The reskin has the same properties as the Holy Macro, so when you kill someone with this, it says arm kill and kill feed. To get this nowadays, you either need to get lucky for Blueprint or just buy one yourself. Also, the Sharp Dresser, reskin of the default knife for Spy given to a player if they pre-ordered Assassin's Creed Revelations on Steam. It isn't that rare, but it still costs a bit more than regular reskins. Finally, the Crossing Guard. Like the C.A.P.E.R, you're supposed to get this by unlocking a crate from the End of the Line update. Unlike the C.A.P.E.R, there's really nothing special this weapon does, it's just a basic reskin. Alright, back to the more interesting items. The Freedom Staff is a melee reskin for all classes except Spy and Engineer. Okay, now they're just teasing me. You would have gotten this item by just purchasing the Total War Master Collection at any time. Jesus, what a price. Although I guess it doesn't matter now since the collection is gone from Steam. But according to my sources, if you just happen to buy all of the games in the collection separately, you can still get it. At this point though, it doesn't seem to be worth it. It also isn't really worth much. Honestly, kind of a lame reskin now that I look at it. I mean, what was even the demographic for this item anyway? Frequent players of TF2 that also really love the Total War series? Like, come on. This is probably my least favorite reskin so far. Next. The Memory Maker is another melee reskin for all classes except... Come on. Can you guess? Can you? Huh? Except Engineer Spy. But seeing that coming, you only had a chance at getting these from the 2nd annuals until the 7th. I don't really know why they stopped giving these out, but whatever. Look, the handle turns around when you move. Epic. Obviously, it's virtually impossible for some random guy to get this weapon now. Like, this is pretty much as rare as getting a Saxy itself. Although now I guess it's probably worth more because even if you were in the finals today, you still wouldn't get this weapon. Lame. The 3-Room Blade looks really stupid. It's a scout weapon, and it's a reskin of the Boston Basher. Not the default bat, it was given to players who pre-purchased The Witcher 2 on Steam, along with some stupid hair cosmetic. There's also not much I can say about this weapon other than it looks completely ridiculous on a class like Scout. Swords belong on power classes like Demoman or Soldier, not some beta cuck like Scout. The Bat Saber looks really cool. It's a bat, but it's also a lightsaber. This came from the same crate as the C.A.P.E.R, so it also has the same qualities. So yeah, you can vaporize people with a baseball bat if you wanted to. Although the bat always had terrible damage anyway, so at this point it's hardly worth it. Although, I guess it's still better than Sun on a Stick. And that's all the weapons I wanted to cover. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this video, since I am planning on making more TF2 related stuff down the line. This game has consumed my life. Also, if you learned something new from this, please share this video. I'm still trying to get AdSense enabled on this channel, and YouTube says I need to make 10,000 views on this channel before I can apply. I appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.